What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to Clayton Schick Outdoors. For those of you that are new to the channel, I'm Clayton Schick and this is the outdoors. How cheesy was that? Very. But today we are going fishing at, again, Baker's Narrows Lodge, one of my favorite places. And once again, Lake Trout is on the topic. I want to get a big mama on the ice before I switch over to something else, some pike, some walleye, or at least put a really solid attempt. So that is the plan. I'm geared up, as you can see right now. Polaris sled and tow, Otter, ready to rock. Fire it up, gonna hit the main trail here, just across the highway to the lake and go fishing. You guys, if you told me that February was going to be completely miserable, minus 25, minus 35 every single day before any type of wind chill, but come mid-March, you were going to have these amazing temperatures where it was literally like today's supposed to be +6, +7, something like that, and only hitting a low of -2 at night, I'd have been like, I'm in, sign me up. I'll just sleep all of February, I'm in. Right now, it is literally 8:20, I just checked my phone, so maybe 8:22 about right now. Look at this, no gloves, I'm in a hoodie, I'm loving life. Ha-ha! I'm not gonna lie, right now, I am on one of my confident spots. I've fished here before, nothing new, I know the area. I'm going to drill the first hole here and then put some kind of bait down, maybe I'm not even sure yet. But I'm gonna try to get a dead bait out here in this area too, do some chumming. I've also got a buddy coming out today. I won't say any names yet, but he should roll out a bed eventually. It's not Aaron, so it's somebody else. But he got in late last night, like 5 in the morning or something. So he'll be showing up eventually. Okay, got a dead bait set up, the iFish Pro. Pretty excited about that. And it's just a Cisco laying flat on the bottom, like I showed you in my last video, but maybe we'll do more about using it with the iFish Pro. I'm not using the rod holder part just because the rod is a 44-inch. These are more set up for, say, like a 38, maybe a 40. I just like a little bit lower angle. When you put a 44-inch rod in here, it comes high up and then a little bit harsher angle. So this will allow the fish to pull the line nice and free out of the spool here at this kind of an angle. Yeah, that's my story. And I modified it too with a little bit longer flag just because I wasn't sure how much snow I was going to be dealing with right now. I haven't dug down to it though, so it's perfect. But I just used half of an arrow actually, and then made a little flag, put it on there, done. I'm so dialed, like I've got the dead bait behind me, a little close, but I've got the camera on it. I'm trying a different lure here, which I'll talk about more later if I actually catch some fish on it. Yeah, this is amazing. Like, amazing. Go, there we go, there we go, there we go, there we go. Okay, that was awesome. Literally just standing up for a second. I don't know how much that's going to be on camera because I'm kind of out of the screen, but this is my new lure that I'm using today. First fish on it ever. And I literally just got started. This is awesome. Got the dead bait out, like I said, behind me. Camera. I don't have, oh, this fish has got some pull to him. Wow, there we go. Okay, this is a good fish. Holy cow. This is a good fish. This is a good fish. This happens so fast. Like so fast. This is crazy. Wow, that fish went all the way back down to the bottom. This is a long rod too. This is a 48 inch and it is buckled. Awesome. What a way to start the day. What a way to start the day. Also too, I've got a live well drilled behind me, which is just strictly for measuring purposes, getting some good photos or video maybe, and then releasing the fish. Not for keeping the fish at all. I'm always want to keep the fish's health in mind. And that's why I use heavier equipment too, like this, because a lot of times that fight is what's the hardest part on a fish. It builds up so much lactic acid. I can't pronounce that word. I'll you know what? I'll put it right here on the screen. There we go. That's what the word is. It builds it up during the fight. There's my leader, and then it can kill a fish. Oh baby. Oh baby. This is awesome because I literally just started fishing with this bait. Like, and I got some confidence in this thing just because I know what lake trout like to eat, and it's got a very good profile for it. It's got a really good tail thump. I have used it in the fall before, but never in the winter. It's right at the bottom of the hole. Just trying to be really gentle with it here. There it is. Oh yeah, that's a nice fish. That's a nice fish. That's a nice fish. That's a nice fish. Oh, what a way to start it. Right there. Like, I don't know, 33, something like that. I don't even know. Just hooked right here on the trailer hook, right in the corner. Barbless. Wow, how is that coming? Yeah, that's barbless. It's just right in the meat. Beauty, beauty, beauty. I'm not going to mess around with it though at all. I'm going to get it back quick and talk about what I'm using here. Beautiful fish. What a way to start the day. Unbelievable. So like I said, I'm using something brand new. This is a Savage Gear sand eel, it's called. It's just got the nice, long, skinny profile with a really good tail thump. And that thing, you know, you think that this thing shouldn't be a lure that you should be able to vertical jig. I'm wrong. It dances around really, really nice. Super impressed. It's got a little spot here you can add a trailer hook on, which I've done with 20-pound fluoro. And I take that trailer hook and I just hook it right in the back here. And that's exactly what that fish was caught on. Unbelievable. And like I said during the fight, 48-inch rod, not overkill at all. For these lake trout, you want to bring them in as quick as you can and get the hooks out and get them back in the water. No 20-minute fights, half an hour fights, whatever that is, you know, it's not cool. You're just gonna end up killing the fish. Try to get that fish in as fast as you can. And you saw there, even with this heavy rod, it zzz all the way to the bottom, baby. What a start to the day. So as I was walking away, both of my GoPros beeped at me, which means I weren't recording on them. That's why there's no other angles or other footage of that fish, the fish coming out of the water or anything like that. I turned them on, but I never hit record. And you probably, I'll play the clip where you can see where I'm walking away and it just goes. Please. They both go beep, 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 and the other one beep, 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 because they shut off after so long if they're not recording. That was a rookie mistake. I didn't mean to go on like a big rant as I was fighting that fish about fighting the fish too long and about not being cool, but it just isn't. It's like you hear all the time, oh, the Laker, you know, I took it for like a 20-minute fight or a half an hour fight. It's like, that's actually not cool, because it's like you are going to kill that fish. I hear guys all the time saying, I want to fight those lake trout on a walleye setup. And it's like, no, it's just not cool. You're going to end up killing those fish. You can land them on it for sure. You know, there's obviously a high probability that you're going to break off too and leave a hook in the fish's mouth. But more importantly, you're going to end up stressing that fish out way too long during that fight. You saw even with this rod, 48 inch, that's a heavy rod, tuned up custom rod, Lake Trout Precision, like I've been using pretty much the whole season and of course last year as well. Even with that heavy of a rod, that fish took me for a run. But when it was my turn to battle that fish, I could. And another big important thing too is I'm using a 4,000 size reel that just gives you a bit stronger drag. So when that fish is pulling away from you, it has something harder to pull against. Whereas if you have something that has a less of a drag, he doesn't feel anything as he's pulling away. So picture this, as the fish is swimming like this away, the more you can stop him, the more tired he gets, or the faster he gets tired. Something like that. So if it's the reel doesn't have much drag, he pulls quick away, no force against him. But if that drag's tight, it's got harder for him to go, it tires him out quicker. And then all of a sudden it'll be your turn and you can give him a couple, you can reef him up a little bit, and then all of a sudden he'll gain some strength and he'll rest a little bit as you're fighting him, and then he'll run again. And then he gets tired, then it's your turn. And you play that battle back and forth. But when you have the opportunity to give it to him, you have to be able to give it to him. And that's why a little bit bigger rod with, this is 30-pound Power Pro Super Slick, and then a 20-pound fluorocarbon leader. When it's your turn, you can just give it to him then. That's my rant today. I have the worst rants ever. $12 o'clock right now, noon. I got that one fish for the day so far. Nothing wrong with that at all. Could turn on at any second. I've seen some on the camera there where I've got my dead bait down, so that's a good sign. I had one fish circle the longest time. It looked like he was going to eat that dead bait for sure. Just didn't commit. So I've got confidence. It's all about having confidence. Here he is, my special friend of the day. And he's special. He's very, very special. There he is, man of the hour.
You're vlogging too?
Oh, what's that? Oh, you got a bigger camera than me though.
What are the odds that we run into each other on the same spot?
This is Big Lake, eh?
Clayton, Schick, everybody.
Jay Siemens, everybody. And there goes Jay. Well, the good news is I'm not the only person that is a gong show when it comes to fishing. Jay lost a rod on his way here, so that is what he's going to do now, is find his lost rod. I can just see it now. You guys watch the title of his next vlog coming out here. It's going to be Lost My Rod, Worst Day Ever. I'm just kidding, Jay. I'm just really kidding, but it's probably going to be that anyway. Probably. I've seen fish all day. Like to catch one fish only by this time and just seeing this many, yeah, it's just a little bit slower. They're just waiting for the moon to rise, Jay. Little midday, actually later in the day update as we're rolling into 5 o'clock. As you could tell, there's no fish in this video besides the one from the morning. But Jay...
The good news is I make videos that don't have fish in them. So I'm going to get a video today.
And I have a fish. And I've at least put one fish in a video, so I have a video too. It's just not a very good one yet. But Jay's making... And this is kind of, sad because I've given this recipe already in the past, but Jay has now also stole Aaron's homemade chicken noodle soup recipe.
What's funny? The best thing I've ever stolen from Clayton was his cologne. It was Chanel Sport, Chanel Allure.
You just gave it away.
That is the number one. I turned a lot of heads when I wore the Chanel. I don't need to anymore because I'm married. But if you are single or planning to be single in the near future, pick up some Chanel Allure Sport. That is the good stuff.
And if you're watching this, Chanel, sponsor this video. Jay's gonna get a solid assist with this fish as soon as I catch it.
I'm busy on my phone, but I can still deliver stuff.
Yeah, Jay. See, Jay's not only on his phone on his videos.
Oh, he's there. Catch him.
I'm going to.
New video going live tomorrow morning, boys. Swipe up.
By then, this video will be already, your video will be out first, Jay.
This is true. That'll be confusing.
I'm not editing this video today. Don't swipe up. Fishing in Africa.
Fishing on my honeymoon. And I got a thumbnail.
That guy's shirts really say here, fishy, fishy, fishy.
That guy was good. He was
really? 6:03. And yes, another update because there's still no fish. Even in a northern lake, fishing isn't always going to be stellar.
I'm complaining, Clayton.
Jay thinks I'm complaining right now. I'm just giving facts. That sometimes fish just get grumpy. Fish are just like some people you know, that sometimes they just get grumpy for no reason even. Everything else can be perfect. Today, the pressure, the barometric, how's that pronounced? Barometric pressure is perfect. There's no wind. The skies are blue. I don't know what that means, if anything. The snow is like the perfect weight right now. Everything's perfect except for the way the fish are acting. My attitude's also perfect, but because we're in the perfect location, we still have opportunity at catching a monster or even some fish. So hopefully my next update, you have to interrupt me all day. Poor Sam. Poor Sam. Is this how you treat Sam? Jay, come hang out. Is this how you treat Sam too? Do you interrupt her all the time?
No.
Do you have anything to say to my subscribers?
Swipe up. New video. Honeymoon, Africa. You're going to like it.
Wow, that was a self-shameless plug there. It's all about you, hey?
I need some chapstick. 1 second.
Oh, my lips are burning. You notice that, hey?
Yeah.
They're burning. Oh, they're burning. I saw you use your chapstick and I was going to ask you, but I'm like...
You can share mention for chapstick.
Is that awkward? Yeah. Hopefully my next update might have some fish in it. It's been a grind. It's been a tough day. Not going to lie. But the weather's been enjoyable. And like I said earlier, one of my updates, because that's what happens today, it was all about updating because I can't catch any fish. Even in northern lakes, the fishing isn't always going to be smoking awesome, right, Jay?
Right.
How many have you caught today? Oh yeah, Jay's got 0. But you know what? He's still going to have a video. If you aren't following my buddy Jay yet,
swipe up!
There's no swiping up on a YouTube video.
You'll turn this into an Instagram.
I'll put his channel in the description below. He did a really cool video today.
It wasn't that
about,
cool. Thanks for selling
little hacks for using your GoPro, or what do you say, not hacks?
Tips and tricks.
Tips and tricks, kind of hacks, whatever.
We all use GoPros. Some tips to help you along the way. And I'm going to go burbot fish for a little bit, but make sure you're subscribed. If you're watching this video and you're not subscribed, what's your problem?
To me or you?
To Clayton. I don't care if you're subscribed to me. Actually, please subscribe to me too. Just subscribe to everybody.
Get subscribe button happy, folks. I thought he was going to hit me. Jay's really abusive to me, but it's okay. I let him. I'm going to put a light on this camera and score a monster yet. I got a burbot too, Jay.
The night bite is on.
You go get one more burbot and we'll call it a night.
One more bourbon, we're done. Swipe up for Clayton's new video.
This is my video. There goes the burb all the way back down. So that will wrap up this video. I tried to sneak a fish past Jay there. He's like, you got a fish? I'm like, no, it's just chum. He was a little bit burbot, but didn't really take it very serious. So yeah, like I said, that'll wrap up this video. I didn't catch a lot of fish today, but like I stated earlier, you can't always expect to come even to northern lakes and gonna slam them. You're gonna have some slow days too. But tomorrow could be a completely different day. That's the way it goes, right? And I did touch that topic earlier in the day, way earlier in the day. It feels like 12 hours ago already. Use heavier rods for lake trout, especially if you're targeting some big ones. Don't try to fight a big lake trout on your medium setup walleye gear. It just isn't safe for the fish. We always want to take care of the fish first. So thanks for watching, and as always guys, get outside.